Welcome our new partner, guys, PengyOS. I got the soundboards. I'm a professional.
That's great, dude. Love it.
And we got Matic with us. What's up, Matic? So, dude, when I discovered like soundboards, it's so much fun. I swear to God.
Yeah, they're dangerous.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they.
I like the ones on Discord that you can customize.
Yeah, we had a lot of fun with those in the server I was in.
Oh, yeah. I have downloaded one from my on my laptop, and it's customizable in terms of like you can have like 10 different free sounds that you can pick, and then if you want an 11th one, you have to pay. But I'm good with 10 for now. So what's up, Matic? Can you hear us?
Hey, finally. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Right? Yep. Yep.
Loud and clear. What's up, buddy?
Hey, what's up?
Hey, Matic.
Nice to meet you guys. You guys are the brain and brawn behind PengyOS?
Maybe the
Part,
brawn.
part of it,
Yeah?
man. Yeah, not the
Yeah.
brains, but we're as we've got a strong team, and we're just a couple pieces out of it for sure.
All right. Well, you guys have something amazing. Like, honestly, it's
Yeah,
crazy.
absolutely. And I wanted
It's crazy.
spaces to introduce you guys to the whole community and to merge somehow our communities. And so, yeah, if you guys want to, like, we're going to be having another AMA. You guys are going to have another AMA in our chat explaining everything about your project. And we're going to be doing the same in your community, talking about GrowSol. But if you guys want to go ahead and talk a little bit, like a brief summary of what your project is about.
Yeah, thanks. So yeah, to give you guys some background, I personally found PengyOS was like a Reddit post. Somebody posted about it. I was like, check out this project, in one of those like shill subreddits, if you guys are familiar. And
Yeah, of course.
yeah, it was like crypto moon shoots or something. Like they're
Yeah.
usually garbage posted there. But I found Pengy, ran across it, and it was like, it probably had the same reaction some of you guys had. You click on the website and you're like, oh, this is very intriguing. Like it's like an OS in your browser. I've seen them before, the web OS simulations, but in the sense where it had like all these kind of tools built into it and these cool little applets, like that's what caught my eye. I immediately saw like this vision in it. Like, what if there was like this user experience that people aren't really utilizing, this web OS, but it had all your tools that you needed for crypto. It had your Dexscreener, Bird Eye. It had a way you can trade, such as Jupiter, or like even something better in the future, like Grow Trade or something. Implemented straight into it. So instead of having like 12 different tabs open, you could come to this one spot and do everything you wanted to do with trading. And that's that was immediately what came to my mind when I saw it. And ever since then, I've been, contributing to it. I know the other folks on our team have kind of had that same vision. But that's kind of what we want PengyOS to become. What we realize is that it's just this canvas of like you can add anything you want to it. It could be fun. It can be serious, trading related. It can be an applet that's a game, like our Pengy slide or anything else like that. So it's like it doesn't have to be as serious as maybe we're spelling it out to be. But that's kind of some background. The website was created by one of our devs, Mad Hauke. He's not in the space right now, but he's in our Telegram, and he's kind of who started this whole thing. He launched it on Pump Fun, so it's one of the more legit projects coming out of that website.
For sure, dude. That
So
scares me when I
in regards to like the team and stuff, like none of us have allocations. I think Mad bought in like less, either 1% or like he threw barely anything into this, and was just kind of like, I think it's evolved into something he never really thought it would evolve into, which is great. But like, so as far as the team goes, we don't have allocations. We're all volunteers, just putting this thing together out of pure passion, really. So that gives you background on the team. But I mean, like, it's crazy that like we're partnering with you and some of the other folks we partnered with, it has just been a like insane experience for me, because it's like inner workings of some of these other projects that really intrigue me. That's what's kept me motivated on pushing Pengy, is like the opportunity to network with all these like cool folks in the space, like you guys. So super excited to be here and talking about, you know, Pengy, but also excited to hear about GrowBridge and everything you guys are doing over there.
All right, bro. All right, wait.
What's
Rewind.
up?
Stop.
Matic is on coke,
This
and I told you.
this is a
I love this guy.
fun fucking project.
Yeah,
bro.
man.
Yeah, so
Holy shit.
I'll jump in and give you a little bit about, you know, my background with the project. So I've been in crypto since 2015. Originally bought, you know, my first Bitcoin to purchase an online course, and long story short, I never ended up taking the course. I became super entrenched in the space ever since then, and just fell in love with it. Fast forward like 8 or 9 years, I'm on pump.fun. I see Soul Mail pop up on there. I see it at a 30K market cap, and you know, go check out the socials, pop in the Telegram. Looks like a complete scam. So I fade it, and you know, sure enough, like 5 minutes later, it zooms to you know, fill in the bonding curve, and you know, I think the all-time high from there was like 85 million or something. So after that, I was like, okay, so it's not just pure grift that launches on pump.fun. Like there's actually some real platforms that are using this as a tool to launch their token for like their real utility platforms. So I started hunting. You know, I saw Pengy pop up, and same thing, you know, start scouting it out, pop in the Telegram. I could see it was, you know, basically just this one guy that, you know, made this really bitchin' site. And I have experience helping out with projects in crypto on various levels. So, you know, I basically vetted the guy to make sure it was all legit, and jumped in and kind of just started like, you know, helping him organize everything. He trusted me to make me a mod, like, you know, in that first hour. Basically my first entry was at like a 10K market cap or something, and it was in like the first 15 minutes that I had launched. And you know, the rest is kind of history from there. You know, like it quickly went to bonding curve. You know, people started flooding into the Telegram. You know, ideas started flooding in. It seemed to attract like a really intelligent crowd, and you know, we were able to kind of put together like a team on the fly that was able to help this guy, you know, kind of grow and scale this project from, you know, just an idea, fresh launch, to something that, you know, could actually work, and you know, start onboarding new users, and you know, deeper integrations. He had it in a really great spot. Like when he launched it, it had Web3 integration working with Soulflare on various apps, and you know, there was a lot of good stuff on there. But like Dab said, you know, I think a lot of us just kind of saw the potential that could come out of it as like a blank canvas. And you know, the first few days, you know, we started kind of as a community pounding the pavement and reaching out to projects that we thought would be a great fit on the platform. I think that actually like GrowSol is one of the first ones that we actually started talking to, thanks to a community member. Like it was this, how this partnership formed is like a perfect example. It had to, I mean, we've been talking for 2 months now to you guys, I think. And it was RJ FOMO Master that made the connection. I think he was a part of your guys' community already.
Yeah.
And he saw the potential, you know, in what could come if we worked together and integrated, you know, the GrowSol various tools onto Pengy. And you know, here we are. We spent a lot of time talking to each other, and you know, for us on our side, we have like a longer term vision for this thing. It's going to take some time to like really get it to where we want it. So we're really only looking for partners that have like the similar kind of approach. You know what I mean? There's a lot of projects that pop up and maybe have a good idea, don't have the right people behind it to execute. So they like, you know, pop up, maybe moon temporarily, and then they just like fade off and die. And, you know, we've been pretty careful for the most part about making sure to be very selective about who we partner with and vet them out. And I think Glow, you can attest to this. I asked a lot of questions,
Yeah,
right? What would you say?
yeah.
A surprising amount, and probably some of them, surprisingly deep level for a random new project,
No, but it's fine. I mean, it's like the infrastructure that we have behind and everything. It's huge, as you guys know, and to me, it's kind of giving me a compliment when you ask things like in specifics about the platform, how it works, the grow bridge, the growth rate, and everything. Because I'm so proud of all the stuff that we built as a team. That if someone tells me, "Oh, how does that work?" I'm like, "Hey, it works like this and like that. It connects this and here and there." And as the community knows, we are pretty transparent with everything. So transparent that we asked the SoulScan team to label our wallets, like the project's wallets, in the holders list. If you go into our token on SoulScan, and you click on the tab of holders, you can see all the wallets labeled, even the liquidity. So yeah, we spoke for a little bit, and the cool thing is that we pretty much built the web integration of GrowBridge for the referral system, mainly just for you guys. You were like, "Oh, we would like to have like the web version of that, so people can like bridge and everything." And have the referral system into it, and we were like, "Yeah, sure, we can build it." It took us some time because we had so many things like in the background which we were working on, but at the end we made it, and I think it works really well, right? You guys can.
Absolutely. I mean, I could
Yeah.
attest to it. I moved thousands of dollars through the bridge yesterday on
Yeah,
directly through the Pengy integration, and one of them took like 90 seconds or 2 minutes or 3 minutes or something. It was very quick, and
yeah, the private mode
um,
a little bit more. The
yeah,
private.
but it was a good experience to put it through that as well. And but I can definitely attest that any question I asked, you like literally immediately had a very detailed answer for.
Yeah,
I was very impressed by your entire infrastructure. I see that you guys are building, for 12 months out instead of 12 days out. You know what I mean? It's like with your whole like full node that you guys have with Helios, I believe that's
yeah.
making all this like run super fast and everything. Like that's complete overkill for where you guys are at. But
Yeah.
at the same time, it's gonna make your user experience so amazing for like these first 50,000 people, until that node starts to like hit capacity and you have to start thinking about getting a second one. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because I do this in my personal life as well, by the way. Like, I prefer spending more money on something of quality and not thinking about it for a long time, rather than just buying something cheap, and then you end up like going from the cheap to the medium chip to the high chip, then it's like medium quality, then medium high, then high quality. So I prefer just going like full blast on the high quality, especially because, as you said, for the user experience, we care about that so much here at GrowSol. We want to make sure that the experience is smooth, even for the people that have no idea what's a bridge aggregator or a trading bot. So for those people, and the first experience is usually so important for every product that comes out from any company. Like, this happens, even, I don't know, I always say that, like, even with video games, usually there are some companies, like Electronic Arts, all right, they usually push like a game that it's half finished. They're like, "Okay, let's just push it out,
Yeah.
and then we fix everything. Don't worry, we'll hype it up through marketing and stuff like that." But you have they're slowly, like, developers in the video game world, they're slowly starting to realize that you don't have a second chance to make the first best impression. I don't know if that's English or not, but I think you
A
got
a
it.
No,
hundred
that actually
percent, man.
that's yeah, yeah,
I
that's total
my
sense.
mom taught me that, man, and I always hated the fact that it's the truth, but it's the truth. It's like you get one shot at your first impression, and like what you make of it is what you make of it. So it's either
Exactly.
going to be good or bad. It's real easy to sell a dream to people and like be a hype man and like just like fully lean into like the marketing guy side and get people FOMOing. But I think that's that's what everybody does in this space, and that's how so many people get so wrecked, you know? So that's one of the things I really respect about you guys and your approach that I think, you know, is right in line with us is like, we just want to like release banger updates, like keep making cool shit. And, you know, we'll find the right people along the way that see the vision with us. In my opinion, you know, the sole utility narrative has gone a little bit stale temporarily, but that's only temporary because teams like, you know, mine and yours are just grinding every single day in the
Yes.
background, you know, making our platforms better and forging new relationships. And along with the teams, we have some of like the most dedicated communities that I've ever seen, especially for Solana, where it seems like the attention span is in, you know, can be counted in hours, not days. You know, to see,
minutes,
right?
dude.
Yeah, no kidding. Yeah,
Dude,
I mean,
it's
we all see the transactions come through when you're staring at Dextools or something. You'll see someone buy something, let's say 820 Sol, put in a new top, and then they get, you know, cheated into, and 5 minutes later they're selling for, you know, a 25-50% loss. You know what I mean? So
yeah.
you're absolutely right. It's minutes that
Yeah.
we're talking. So the fact that, you know, even when this narrative has kind of faded temporarily, the fact that we've like forged such a strong community that shows up day after day and is using our products, and like we continue to keep building these products, like, you know, I know what's coming, you know what's coming, the people in the community knows what's coming. It's very, very early in like the start of this bull. I would dare to say that it hasn't technically even started yet. I think we need to get through this summer into probably late fall, winter, and Q1 of 25 is when things will like really be getting like silly.
I think
So
it's
Bonanza.
yeah.
so for if you're here now and you're showing up every single day and you're you know, finding projects like GrowSol and Pengy, and you know, you're chipping away at it and building your bags, I truly think, you know, you're gonna be in a good spot in 6 to 12 months from now.
Yes, and it's so good, yeah, to have like to build something because I think that okay, everybody's hyped about meme coins, all right, but the meme coin thing is that if you don't have like it, the main thing is narrative, I guess, right? For meme coins, like initially when I got into Solana around like 5 months ago, 6 months ago, I saw everybody like was just competing for the names, you know. Pepe with boots, Biden with hat, and things like that. You know, the stupid names.
Yeah.
Those things, like don't last that much, you know, because even the people that invest in those coins, they're like, oh, okay, it's pumping. As long as it's pumping, everybody's cool and cheering up and yay. But when it dumps, you're like, okay, why do I have to keep money in this? Like, what's the end goal of this, you know? So I respect meme coins because they have one of the strongest communities, especially like community takeovers and things like that. But slowly I think this space is going to change. It's going to be shifting into more of the utility projects, and that's why also we are making sure when we will get that huge amount of people in the project, we need to have everything solid, and the infrastructure has to be like tested properly and everything, because I know I'm super picky as a project lead, all right? I'm like, hey, remove that. I'm like to my developers, hey, maybe this should be like that. Oh, it doesn't feel so smooth and everything.